Thanks so much, Lil. I've done a handful of commercials for the Roadshow, and I have never gotten more texts from my Roger Williams Park ad of, hey kids, want to have a wild summer? Or where there's still time to have a wild summer. We're joined right now by the Roger Williams Park Zoo people over here, Ben Sobielski and Leanna Hawkins. Ben, you guys still have a lot of exciting stuff going on at the zoo this summer. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the zoo camp and some of the contests you have going on?
Absolutely. Right now we're working with you guys on a contest for our zoo camp, and it's for our Summer Adventures program for kids ages 6 to 10. And they can have their parents go on to foxprovidence.com and fill out the form on why the parents think that their kids should win a week at zoo camp.
And it's great. I actually was there with you a couple days ago when we were shooting the commercial, and the kids were having a blast. They were learning so much about animals, and they were really getting involved. So it's a really hands-on camp.
Yeah, and it's a really great way to get kids reconnected with nature and just outside and having a good time.
And even if they don't do the contest, there's still ways to get in?
Yeah, we still have plenty of camp spots available for all ages. We have camps available for teens all the way down to tots. So,
any chance they'll get to wear one of those cool safari hats that you let me borrow?
Only you get to wear those hats.
Leanna, we got a little guy over here who was a little nervous earlier, but I think he's calmed down. This is Pickles the tortoise?
He's our radiated tortoise, and it's really special. If you do sign up for camps, he's one of the animals that you might get to interview as a camp kid at camp. Pickles is great. He's a really rare tortoise. So we're lucky to have him at the zoo. That's a unique shell.
I've never seen a shell like that.
So if you look at the pattern on the top of his shell, or the carapace, that's where they get that name, radiated tortoise. So each little scoot or little plate on the back has that golden star radiating out.
Wow.
And Pickles, or radiated tortoises, are actually the largest of the starred tortoises. He's only 7, but he has the potential to live up to 100, so he could get up to 35 pounds.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
He could be hosting the Roadshow for years.
He could be.
For years to come. Now the kids actually will get to meet animals like this and
So they have a job. They do animal interviews, and their job, just kind of like you're interviewing us now, is to learn all about Pickles and where he's from. They'll find out that typically radiated tortoises are from Madagascar, but Pickles happened to be born right here in Rhode Island at Roger Williams Park Zoo.
Get him.
Yeah, so he's a great guy.
Providence resident.
He is. He's a native Rhode Islander. So Ben and I were joking that he thrives off Dell's lemonade and Johnny cakes. But actually, Pickles eats things at the zoo like
Does
leafy
he eat pickles?
greens.
Is that where his name came from?
You know, I don't know where Pickles comes from. He might like them, but he really prefers leafy greens, alfalfa, and he likes sweet potatoes.
Now, he seems like a friendly guy. Is that true? He's not snapping at anybody,
He's
right?
not a snapper, and if you want to, Ben, you can touch him. Just use 2 fingers, and you can touch him really gently on his back, and he can actually feel that touch right now.
Nice.
It's almost the same as how you would feel touch through your fingernail. A lot of people don't realize that turtles and tortoises have sensation. Yeah, he's pretty
So he
fast.
can actually feel this? That's pretty neat. What are his, I hate to bring up bad news, what are his predators and what does he usually
So one of the toughest things about being a radiated tortoise in Madagascar is habitat loss. And as they lose those areas where they feed on shrubs and prickly pear cactus, it's harder for them to survive. They're actually one of the most endangered tortoises in the world, and that really falls in line with the zoo's conservation message.
Well, we're glad we have him at Roger Williams Park Zoo then.
Yeah, he's glad
Keep
to
him
be
preserved and
here.
nice and safe for the next 100 years to come. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks, Ben.
For more information on becoming a part of Roger Williams Park Zoo Camp, just head over to the website, foxprovidence.com.